Yay! Hello!
Hello.
I
Hello.
believe this
There
is
we go.
where I do the preamble, because I am now in charge of things. Hello, people. Welcome to Euphoria. Euphoria is a community to spotlight diverse TTRPG creatives here locally in Europe and outside the US. Make sure you support and follow Euphoria on all their socials, which will be listed below. And welcome. October is Black History Month in the UK and Ireland, like Britain in general, and some other European countries. So at the moment, we're spotlighting a lot of Black creatives, and also we're happy to be sponsored today by 3 Sail Studios, who are the makers of Mapamundi and Gallows Corner. So please do check them out on the links which have been posted in the chat. And hello, everybody. My name is Leon or Chochy. I am your humble game master today. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a mixed race Black person with, like, I don't know what color my hair is anymore. I guess, like, reddish yellow hair. It's very big and curly, and wearing a band t-shirt. And with me, I have... I'm gonna pick one of you. Lola, you unmuted first, so
Oh my goodness. Me?
Yes.
Hi, I am Lola. I am a Black person currently wearing a navy jumper and a bright red scrunchie with long, colorful braids. Yay. I do stuff and play TTRPGs and write them sometimes. And now I'm here playing. Haha.
Awesome. And your pronouns?
My pronouns are they, them.
Yep. And Magnolia.
Hello, my name is Magnolia. I'm on and off amateur TTRPG writer. I'm a Black woman with, like, what length is this? Shoulder length? We'll say shoulder length. Locks, glasses, wearing a flower print black dress. My pronouns are she, her. Is that... What else are we supposed to put in there? We want to make sure I got everything.
I think that's everything. I think you covered it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That's a first. Okay.
Yay, let's go. Yeah, welcome in, people, to Heckin. This is a system that I have been building for quite a while. This is Age of the Outage. It's a D20 based system, like not massively dissimilar to things like D&D. So if you're aware of things like that, you'll be in good company with us today. And basically, we're exploring today the world of Londinium, which is a bit of a weird place because about 6 months ago, the power went out. There is no electricity in this entire plane of existence anymore, and this is after it was brought to them by a group called the Reynard, who you'll be learning more about today. But yeah, I've got my players here today. No specific content warnings for this session, but obviously if we feel that things are getting anywhere, we will be talking about that. Safety measures are in place as always. Yeah. So... words. I'm really bad at hosting things. I should never be given this power. But so I'm very excited today to be running this. I've been doing some playtests with this system, but it is very fresh off the press. And hopefully all players are ready for that. But please do bear with us if there's a few like wobbly weird bits today, because that's how it is when you're dealing with stuff that hasn't been played by a lot of people yet. But we will be beginning in the lovely world of Londinium. Is there anything you guys wanted to say before we actually get into things? I will say, first of all. Okay. So yeah, we have 2 lovely players today. We will be having more people throughout the month as we explore more of this world. So keep an eye out for that. And to begin with, there's a question that I asked both of you before the stream, which I will be, just to give a bit of an insight, a little idea of who you are as a character. Don't worry if you don't have a really long like vignette of this, but I want to know what your characters were doing about 6 months ago, before the world changed forever, before electricity was sapped out of this world. What were you doing on the day that it went out? I will tell you that it was a random Thursday at about 6 p.m. as well, by the way.
That changes everything.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the time of day. I was like, I have a note somewhere where it just says like Thursday, 6 p.m.
No, we're using it. We're running with it. We're good.
It's so fine. Hellebore was making dinner, and Elle had. I think it was one of those dinners where just a bit tired, so you take something out of the freezer and you pop it in the microwave. And it was set to reheat for, I don't know, something like 5-6 minutes. And it's one of those things that when you're doing something else, they were sitting by the counter and just stroking one of their dogs. Well, one of their dog friends, not pets, not real. That this one was Fenrir, and they got a little bit distracted because Fenrir is very fluffy and very lovely, and remembered, oh, food, and they went over to the microwave and
Yeah,
it wasn't defrosted.
Yeah, so you're sat there kind of in this like warm hum of the microwave. Everybody knows that like that kind of comforting vibe of you're in the kitchen and it's just humming. You know your food's coming very soon. You can maybe hear like a few like pops and stuff as bit of some food sizzling away in there. Distracted. Fenrir is very excitable today, trying to get on your lap. Like, how big is Fenrir?
See, okay. Dog-sized creature? How big dog-sized creature? Am I allowed?
However big
Am I
you want
allowed?
him to be.
Is a wolf a dog?
I mean, that's for you to argue to me and me to fight you on. Like,
See, this is me going. I have now completely forgotten the not greyhound size, but like those. They're really big and they're really fluffy.
Saint Bernards?
Sorry, you both said different.
They said Newfie and I said Saint Bernards.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Tibet Mastiff?
Newfies are like the ones that kind of look like a bear. They're just like a big ball of fluff.
Oh, as in a Newfoundland? Sorry.
Yes, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I was like, wait, my brain. Not See, a Saint Bernard, just too cute. In fact, they're both incredibly cute. And
you
you know what? I think
a bit more like intimidating.
I was, and then I was like, actually, I think that's the kind of thing that Elle would name a absolutely cute and lovable fluffy dog.
Yeah.
So let's say that Fenrir is a Newfoundland.
Okay, yeah, so you're sat there. Now, Newfoundlands aren't really lap dogs, but Fenrir definitely wants to be.
Any dog is a lap dog if it believes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need a weighted blanket anymore.
Yeah,
that's how it
you
works.
go on for free. And it heats up. It's perfect.
Exactly.
But when you're trying to get your food, this is quite distracting, especially I think this is the kind of dog that like he knows there's food about to happen too. He knows he's probably going to get some. So you are struggling with this big, just like warm mass of fur and trying to get to the microwave. But as you walk over there, there's just suddenly like silence. The only thing you can hear is Fenrir at your feet, panting quite loudly and quite excitedly.
You go over and press the thing on the microwave, and it pops open. No noises, obviously. And I'm like, that's still frozen.
Yeah, it's like
Okey
that
dokey.
kind of, it's like cold in the middle, but started to go. Like it cut off halfway through.
Okay, that's gonna push it back and like. Did I just break my fucking microwave? How did I break my microwave? I didn't touch it. Okay. Elle will kind of gently nudge Fenrir out of the way and like try to make their way back to the table. It's not the table encounter, which is not too far. Get their cane and then kind of hobble their way over to the breaker to check if it's flipped.
And you would see that all the breakers have popped down.
Okay. Well, that's fun. So maybe the microwave is broken. Okay. We'll turn on all the other things, or at least try to turn them on. And we'll leave the sockets down. We'll hobble back over to the microwave, turn it off at the wall, and then come back and turn the sockets on.
And as you go to do that last socket, you notice there's something, it feels kind of weird as you try and move the breaker. Like,
it's loose?
Yeah, like there's no resistance. Like you probably weren't really thinking about it when you did the other ones, but it's like normally there's kind of like a spring load mechanism in there that it just doesn't seem to be anymore.
Well, that's weird, Fenrir. Let's we'll kind of lean to one side, like resting against the cane, and then reach down. They don't have to reach down that far, really, and give Fenrir a bit of a scratch. Let's go and. You know, I could just try and switch the lights on. We'll go and try and
Again,
switch.
there's no resistance.
Okay. It's gonna go over to the window. Other lights? The street lights. It's not that
Everything
late.
is pitch black. Like you can see like the sunset in the distance, but you can see like there are no lights. And even what's weirder is you can see that all the cars in the street look like someone just paused them. You can see some people kind of standing outside their cars looking confused.
We'll go and just try and check their fur. Is something happening?
And your phone is just like, it feels really weirdly light, like you're just holding glass.
Well, I knew it would give up anyway, like at some point, but it's weird. We'll head outside to see if they could talk to anybody.
Yeah.
See.
And as you do so, you would find that everyone's having the same experience. It's a very weird vibe. Everything is off. But then you'd like see one figure that kind of catches your attention. And with that, we're going to pause that for a minute and see what Magnolia is up to. Well, your character.
Sunrise, when this is happening, is in the first class of this semester. After what we will be very nice and call, instead of a 2-year dropout crash out scenario, a hiatus, a mental health break of her of her like sports medicine course at uni. She is after like 2.5 years. She is back. She is back in the saddle. She is ready for her first day of classes. And what time did you say it was?
6 p.m. Or like it'll be a little bit just before at this point.
Okay, in that case, she's waiting for class to start. She got there early.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of on your own in this building. Like, you're early. I feel like this is the kind of class where, like, there are some people probably still getting changed, ready for the class and stuff.
It's an evening class. No one's getting there on time.
Yeah. Like, people are kind of gonna amble here when they feel like you're very eager. And as you're in the hallway, like, it's quite a modern building, and suddenly, again, there's just like a snap, and all the lights go out.
She's gonna, I guess, sit there for a minute or so and just like wait for them to come back on. And I'm assuming they don't.
Yeah, it's like really quiet in here. Like, as this happens, you'd kind of notice that like all the street noise you normally hear in this kind of part, like you're in one of those hallways that's kind of not far away from like what road outside, and there is just nothing. You can hear some people yelling, but it is so quiet.
Get her to go outside, and while she does it, she checks her phone.
And again, it feels really light. It feels like there's nothing in it.
Yeah, no, she's going outside.
Hang on, I'm just checking something. I'll just ask you, what is the name of your god?
Oh god, I wasn't cooking like that. I didn't come up with
Oh, I thought that was a name. Okay.
No, I didn't have a name. I had a concept. I had exactly what they were like. I had that whole backstory laid out. I didn't have names for anyone when I told you that. I came up with Sunrise Van Isaacs like 2 hours ago. Like, no, we're
No, that's fair. I was just like scrolling through our messages. I was like, I could have sworn I was given the name.
You were not given the name. That's on me.
No, you're good. I should have checked before the session. But as you walk out, you would just see, like, so you've got this person who shows up from time to time. She's kind of annoying. She's like that grandma that just like always wants to be in your business, and you'd see her kind of like leaning up against the wall and like just looking at her nails or something, and looks up. Oh, what brings you out here, Sunrise? Aren't you supposed to be a class?
The power's out. No one's at class. I was just in there.
What power?
What are you doing here? You're not. We're supposed to pick me up for another 2 hours. Wait. Say that. Run that by me again.
What power?
The fuck do you mean? What power? She pulls out her phone and holds it. She pulls out her phone and holds it like this.
Oh, that old thing. Well, I wouldn't worry about that anymore.
We have a fridge. There's like hospital. Oh, what do you? Okay. I'm assuming they're outside.
Have you ever considered getting into the old family business?
Yeah, it kind of ruined my life for 2 years. I only a little bit detransitioned over it. No, why are you asking? I've never
Well-
thought about it actually. She pulls the sword out of her like duffel. No, I've never considered it, Nan.
Then why do you still have it on you? I thought you were safe this generation. I was quite excited that I didn't have to worry, but
I don't know how to explain sarcasm to a 1,000-year-old woman. I. What do you? What's? You sound like you know what's going on. Can we not do riddles bullshit right now? Because riddles bullshit doesn't go well for me. I'm a little dumb.
well, a little is possibly understating, but let's just say, even if it's not your birthright in the way it was for some, you might want to get familiar with that sword. And we will leave that scene there. Have fun stewing on that one. So going back over to Lola, yeah, you're out in the street now. Again, this is kind of before present day. You've walked out and you would see there is quite a spectacular looking figure standing in the street. They've got like this long, flowing green dress, and they seem to just have like a martini glass that is full, just standing in the middle of the street as all these people are running around panicking. They're just sat on someone's car bonnet, swilling it around.
I suppose you know what's going on.
You don't have to look so disappointed in me. What did I ever do to you?
You're just always here. I thought that we agreed that when I moved here, you wouldn't come around as often.
Well, let's just say special circumstances mean, I thought you might enjoy a visit.
Well, if you know what's going on, then tell me.
If only it were that simple. Listen, the people upstairs don't really know what's going on either, but, let's just say I wouldn't worry about that whole, what did you call it again? Whatever these things are. They kind of point at the car and take another sip of their martini.
They're cars.
All right, whatever they are. All I'm saying is the whole thing. Just don't worry about it anymore. I would
Sorry, when you say the whole thing, do you mean just cars? Are you talking in fact about the fact that my lights aren't working, my microwave isn't working,
No, but
like
they're all
my
connected.
phone?
The thing that makes them all work. I wasn't really paying attention,
Electricity?
Nicholas. That, yes, that. I wouldn't
What?
worry about it, dear.
But I have to worry. How do I get around?
Well, I provided you a perfectly good steed, and they kind of gesture at Fenrir, who, in the confusion, has followed you down.
I mean, Fenrir is amazing. But I I can't ride Fenrir
And why not?
because it would be terrible for my hips. And absolutely terrible for my Fenrir is not quite big enough for my knees to be fully off the ground. I have a scooter for a reason.
Right. Well, how would you like a bigger Fenrir? What's that other one with the long neck and the mohawk thing?
A zebra? No. A horse? What?
Whatever it is. One of those could be arranged. Would that be a better fit?
Are you telling me I have to learn to ride a horse?
I'm telling you that you might want to be a little bit less picky about your transport options.
As if I wasn't already.
Look, it's not my fault. If I could help, that little whizzy machine you use would be up and running right now. I'd get you a personal chariot, but unfortunately,
I mean, could you do that? Like an actual chariot?
I'll see what I can do. With that, I would like to bring us to present day.
Mhm.
So, present day, you two are both early for like kind of group therapy that a few denizens of the city have started organizing. Um, this is the Hero's Journey support group. And you two are both early, so I'll give you a chance to like describe how you walk in, and also give us a bit more of a vibe of like how you look at this point, maybe as we first enter this for the Tekken session.
Okay. Yeah. So Hannibal has come in, has parked. Yes, it's not quite a chariot. It's kind of like a it's a modified kind of carriage type thing, not fully covered or anything. It's essentially a type of rickshaw that she has managed to convince one of her newest animal friends, Elodie, who is a horse, to pull along for them.
Invented the rickshaw that isn't racist.
Sorry?
I said we finally invented the rickshaw that isn't racist. We've done it. It's thank you so much.
Oh, because it's not another person carrying it?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
We've invented the class neutral rickshaw.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not sure it's class neutral. It's a fucking horse.
It's like a small horse.
So
Right?
hold on, are we making the horses participate in like capitalism? Are we involving?
Sorry, this is a whole discussion about the cost of owning animals.
No, you're right. I forgot the cost.
But everything else, yeah.
We're getting into like, oh, people who own horses live longer. Is it because of the horses? No, it's because they can afford healthcare. That's my bad, actually.
I will say also, this horse really likes this job. Like, whoever got you this horse, wherever this horse came from, you're still not quite sure where it came from, by the way. You just woke up one day and this horse with a chariot was in your living room.
In my living room?
Yes.
I don't have that big. I have a little bungalow.
Yeah, it was like that. You know, like when you're in a situation where you're looking at something, you're just like, I don't even know how it got in this space. It took you about like 3 hours to work out how to get it out of the living room again.
Okay.
But this horse seems to really like doing this.
Okay.
Praying to God that was a ground floor flat.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a bungalow. It's a bungalow for a reason.
We have to be proud. We can't.
Yeah, horses can't do stairs.
No. I mean, I can. Stairs are iffy for me too, but yeah. So it's kind of part outside. There's always like a large amount of time between me getting there and me coming in, because there is like oh, you're such a good girl, Elodie, like thank you so much for bringing me here, and like little strokes and like brushing and everything, and then is reminded that needs to go in, probably by Fenrir, kind of nudging them and going inside. The other thing is like, okay, yes, coming. So they wander in, one hand on Fenrir, who is slightly bigger, is actually like just over hip height, and the other hand on their cane, and they are kind of wobbling in. So wearing very simple, keeping it very simple, kind of very slip-on like drawstring trousers and a baggy top. The concept of style and fashion at this point is very like it's got to be easy to wear and easy to wash.
Yeah, that's very fair, especially with the animals that just keep appearing. If it's not something you can get like various animal like dander saliva off, not worth it. But yeah, as you walk in
Especially
today,
washing stuff by hand.
yeah, exactly.
Now, see, I was imagining a sort of like Snow White situation, not Snow White, Cinderella situation happening here.
Cinderella?
If you sing enough, they just fly off with your clothes and come back to clean ones.
Can the mice do the laundry? Who knows?
See, I have met some very industrious mice. The only problem is they get distracted and sometimes they make some holes in the clothing. So we don't ask them to do laundry.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. In fact, we never asked them in the first place. They just
also,
got
like,
interested.
are mice colorblind? Because I feel like they might be. And you do not want them, like, mixing your whites with everything else.
Whites
Just
the joke's on everybody else. Who separates their colors? Like,
well, here's the thing. I don't know if we could get modern detergent anymore because that's the old. We have to go back to the old detergent, and that's the one that just completely leached everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
whites, no, not anymore. That's sort of.
Yeah. So
scenario.
They've wandered in and gone for like the kind of highest chair in the sense that it's like basically it's not going to give them trouble getting up.
Yeah.
After.
And yeah, like, I mean, you've been coming here, like, you've been a regular, right? I mean, it's safe to say. And so, like, there is a chair that is specially put out for you every time. It's in, like, an old, like, school gym. Like, there's a stage at the back with the curtains pulled closed. And, like, the apparatus is on the wall, if anyone remembers that thing. And yeah, like there's a few chairs just kind of put around in a circle. But interestingly, you'd notice that normally, like for these chairs to be out, Cherry Sunday, who is the person who runs this support group, is normally already here. Like she's normally very early and sets all this up. So it's kind of strange that you're not greeted by her today. But you take your seat, and after a few minutes, sunrise. You arrive.
Sunrise has reverted to like Sunrise has just been biking everywhere. I'm assuming the bicycle still works. I'm assuming we can still
yeah.
Okay, cool.
As long as it's not one of those like battery powered ones there.
No, it's not the bike I have. It's the bike I used to have. We are running on chains and gears. I'm assuming the gear ratio still functions the same.
Yeah.
No, Sunshine is like biking everywhere. She what she look like? Give me 10 seconds.
No worries.
Yeah, no, athleisure dipshit's probably about right.
Amazing.
Or it's asshole. Where now, she's got like hair, like curly, your hair, less curly than Leon's hair. Yeah, no. Less curly than Leon's hair, still very curly, down to like just below her ears. Like dark skin, probably shade darker than I am. And like on her hands, you see it looks like cracks you would see in like dirt, or not dirt, but like dried earth. They're on her feet too, but she does not have her dogs out. She's got just like regular ass like sneaker, like running sneakers on, like Reeboks, not Nikes. Like I go jogging sneakers. Sweatpants, sports bra, and like I can't remember what the type of like jacket's called, but like
a tracksuit jacket, like
yeah, tracksuit jacket.
yeah.
And she's pulling up, and she walks in and sees no one else but Ellen waves. Hey Al, how you doing?
You're muted.
You are muted. Elle's
Al is lost in the sauce and scratching Henry clearly. No. Like oh, hi, Sunrise. Was there goes to say, was there a memo that we and then was like, I don't know if you've seen anyone outside or
I ain't seen anyone
did you?
outside. It is a pleasantly sized horse, a carriage, and a bike out there. I haven't.
Yeah, that's Elodie. Elodie.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, you've met Elodie.
I've met Elodie.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
She likes me. I'm not good with animals.
Honestly, it's I know that horses can be intimidating just because they're very big, but she is the sweetest.
I hope so. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit scared. I don't know. My mom stopped letting me like pet dogs after one bit me and I bit it back. So it's kind of we're not allowed. That was a while ago, though. We should be fine. I mean, but also, like, don't do that if you're not. I don't know. Don't dish out what you can't take, asshole. Like, I think that
yes, that is fair.
I can't relitigate this.
Yeah, I mean, Fenrir would probably not appreciate that. So,
well, he doesn't. She looks at Fenrir. You're not gonna bite me, are you? Are we?
No.
Are we good?
Fenrir would not bite you. As long as, yeah, Fenrir wouldn't bite you.
I appreciate that. She looks at the dog. I need your word. Okay, I need to hear it from you.
I mean, I know that the whole world is a bit weird. What with there not being any electricity or anything, but dogs can't talk to humans. You know that, right?
Can he bark? He can't understand what I'm saying. Can he understand what you're saying?
He is very smart. Okay. And he does have someone to say, but like, I don't know how to bark. He does not know how to form human words.
Well, I don't need human words. I just I don't know. One paw for yes, two for no. Are we chill?
We'll look over at Fenrir.
I feel like he just gives you like a borf and like just kind of like sits on your feet.
Okay, well,
unclear.
He's pretty relaxed right now, so it's all good. I don't know if anyone else is joining us, but
yeah, as you sat there talking, you would just hear like the clop of like high heels on like a hard wood floor as someone's like walking down the corridor outside and then enters the room. And you would see like how many meetings have both of you been to at this point, would you say? Have you been a regular?
Probably about 5 or 6. I reckon. Well, it's been how long now? 6 months. It probably took a while for me to actually get to this side of town, because for the first few months I was mostly keeping to myself, and then as things got a little bit weirder, like spread out a bit. But yeah, because it's not like I could just check message boards or anything to see that this was happening.
Yeah, it's like over time the posters for this this venue have kind of started to spread further and further out of like central. But yeah, if you didn't live around there, you wouldn't have known about this place for quite a while. And then even then it might have sounded like a bit of a weird idea that you didn't want to get involved in at first until something drew you here. And Summers?
How long has this been going for? Because I have an idea for how long she's been going, but I don't.
I would say like this has been going for quite a long time now.
Okay,
It's been at
because
least like 3 months of this being running every week.
3 months of this. Okay, I was thinking we
Oh,
were on
as
different.
in, if you mean like the world itself,
No, not like the world being fucked up. I mean the support group.
yeah, I'd say like probably like 3 months.
Okay. In that case, she's been, I guess, going like religiously from day one. Because the other idea was she was going from. Well, she's been going from whenever it started. I just thought that was way longer yet than it was.
No, yeah, I think like so for context, this obviously being a support group to do with the divine intervention you've all been sucked into. Um, the deities of this world have been a lot more active since the outage began. For some of you, they were incredibly annoying even before then. And it's possible that this was happening before, and there was like maybe online, like maybe it was advertised on like a message board, but you never knew about it until like more recent. Because like the problem has become so much worse. But yeah, so okay, in which case you especially Sunrise would notice as this woman walks around, you would see Cherry Sunday, the person who runs this entire support group. Only I would say it is pretty obvious to you that there is something a bit up with her. She seems like very flustered, not really with it as she walks in. She's late, which has never happened in the entire time either of you have been coming here. And she's not wearing like the kind of clothing she normally does.
You doing all right?
Yes. Hello everybody. Sorry, I'm late. Okay. Is this everyone for today? Whew.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'll see anyone else.
I haven't seen anyone else, so it's not like anyone else can text that say they're running late. So
Right. Yes.
Invite Aldi in if that would help.
Well, shall we begin? Could everyone please start with your name and your what is it? Name and your well, you know how it is. Just do the normal intros, please.
Cherry, are you all right?
Everything's quite all right. Yes. Just had a bit of a busy traffic on the way here.
How did you get here?
With what?
Just the usual method, you know. The they kind of like she pulls out like a clipboard and like flicks through it. And it's just like, oh, it doesn't say in here what my. Oh, I'll just have to method it. Yes, my usual form of transport.
Name it.
But we all know what I'm talking about. Why would I?
No, we don't.
This is not the topic of the meeting. So I guess I'll go first. My name is Cherry Sunday, and I am here because I am here to support you all with your problems in this hero's expedition.
Are you following me to meetings now too?
I'm not sure I follow.
You okay? Maybe I'm confused. I don't know. You just remind me of someone, but not Cherry.
Are they nice?
They're annoying as hell.
I
Ah, so entertaining when you act like that.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Great. So this is fun. Okay, go on. Lead the meeting. Ah.
Well, I was thinking of trying something different today. But how about you all do your intros first, and then we'll get on with today's activities.
Hello. And Sunday, fuck me. Sunrise is getting up and moving to sit between Cherry and between Cherry and Hellebore as she does this. Um, Hello, my name is Sunrise Van Isaacs. I'm here because of a prophecy. I also want to notice she has a sword out. It's not like she can unsheath it, but it's like honest. It's I can't remember what the things are called, like little belts that hang the scabbard off of. It's in one of those.
Like a holster.
My name is Sunrise Van Isaacs. I'm here because of a prophecy. I'm 24 years old, and my pronouns are she, her. Yes. It's the thing you would attach to. I can't remember the name of it. Don't ask me the name of anything. much like whoever this is, don't ask me the name of anything. I won't be able to do it. And she says that, and she sits down.
Mm.
Not the second part. Not the bit about the names. I can't.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Her brain doesn't work in a different way than mine's doesn't work. We can't conflate this stuff.
Now, what about you?
I feel like you know my name, but for the whole thing, it's Hannibal Blake. And I'm here because there is a certain someone that refuses to leave me alone. Doesn't trust I can do anything by myself.
Whoever could that be?
I have no idea. No idea at all.
They just kind of like avoid making eye contact at you and kind of stare at the ceiling, and it's like, well, that must be quite frustrating. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in any case, welcome everybody. Welcome to Hero's Journey. Now, I have a group activity today. Today, we're going to be doing a bit of role play. I would like us all to.
You have a group?
Huh?
Do you have a group? There's two of us.
Well, the group is more than one, I think. Not really familiar with the terms so much. But today we're going to be role playing as if we were sent on a quest. Now, what would you all do if someone recruited you for a quest?
I would stay at home and take care of all of the wonderful animals that I am friends with.
That's quite boring. Would you like to give us a more interesting answer, Sunrise?
I mean, I can tell you what I did last time, which was shave my hair, change my name, stop taking half my medications, and drop out of college. So there's that. You could do that. I wouldn't recommend it. It pans out bad, but you could.
Right. Okay. Kind of pinch the bridge of their nose and just like look at their notes for a second, write something down.
Listen, it grows. It goes great until the facial hair starts coming in. And you still can't pull that fucking sword out, and then you're like, "Are we? What are we doing here?" You know?
Yes. Well, we're all a bit of downers today, aren't we? See, I would go on a quest and explore.
That's not what we're here for.
I want it on record that Sunrise has been looking to Hellebore and then back it up Sunday. This entire just
Yeah. Well, it may not be what we're here for, but don't you think it would be fun? Get to find some things, perhaps have an impact on the world we live in.
Do you think it'll be fun?
I don't know. There are ways that like it was easier to have, like I could have an impact before, but now I'm just literally trying to figure out how stuff works now.
That's understandable. How are you doing, by the way? You doing good?
Hmm?
How are you doing, by the way? How are you holding up?
I'm tired.
That's understandable. Let me know if you need anything like mood or something. Well, I don't. You sent birds before.
Yeah, but like, yeah, no, I'll, yeah.
I don't know. If you see me, say something. If you, I don't know.
I will.
It's. Oh, fuck.
You can
I'm
see
tired.
that Cherry seems like increasingly kind of frustrated by your answers. And at this point, she just kind of leans back and is like, you guys are going to be so much more difficult than I thought, aren't you? And kind
That's
of
what everyone
completely
says.
Dropped demeanor.
So are we gonna stop role playing now? Or are we gonna, I don't know.
There's
Come
always
back
like there's like a kind of like mist and slight scent of popcorn, and then you would see this like quite tall kind of golden figure. They've got like they're wearing like a kind of high fashion of like the 14th century of like the puffy sleeves and the puffy trousers, but then combined with this they have like a pompadour and like a Grease style leather jacket on. You'd see that they have a necklace with like two masks. One's got a smile and one's got a frown, and they just kind of stand there and they're just like, guys, I'm gonna be real, this was supposed to be the fun part.
It's really fun when people turn up and like attempt to trick you into doing something.
Okay, well, like, I don't know what your whole thing's about. Sounds like you got some beef with someone. But I guess, can we start from the top? Can we take it for a second take?
No, but what we can do is answer a very simple question, which is, who are you and why aren't you Sunday? Why aren't you?
That's Miss Cherry.
Where is Miss Cherry?
I'm gonna be real. I don't know where she is.
Well, I think actually you're disguised her. That might be good, actually, that you don't know where she is.
Okay.
Because you seem suspicious as hell.
I didn't do a thing. Hold up. Do you think?
Okay, that's not true. Objectively, you've done several things between now and walking in here.
Well, yeah, but it's an expression.
Okay. Ignoring the fraud, you haven't done anything.
Who are you?
They kind of stand up, dust themselves off, and they're like, "Hi, I'm Damien. Got a drama.
Fuck.
And I'm here because I need some help.
Okay.
My pronouns are whatever you feel like." And then they sit back down.
Right. Okay. I am Hella Black, and my pronouns are they, them, and it really depends on what help you need, but we don't really do that here.
Well, it's called Hero's Journey, or Hero's Pathfind, or whatever. So I thought, oh, I'm looking for some heroes, so I'll just waltz in there.
No, the name's ironic. It's. I think that's what that means.
Oh, come on.
You should be familiar with the concept. You're the god of drama.
Yeah, but like, so dramatic irony is kind of different because I know it. I know that it's ironic. This isn't dramatic irony because how was I supposed to know? Like, dramatic irony, the audience should know about.
This isn't.
Get a load of these guys, and they kind of look off into like the side, and for a minute, it's almost like you can see some words like floating by, and like, do you see this, guys? They don't understand what it is at all.
You're talking to fucking chat.
Clearly. The god of drama breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, it's original, isn't it?
Right. So, what is it you want help with?
So we got this whole world problem thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know about it, the whole whatever you call it, the whole no
The powers out.
electricity. Yeah. Uh I think if I get the right heroes, we might be able to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What do you expect us to aid you in doing? Just Nebula to
Well,
do something about it?
I
Or-
mean, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna leave most of the important parts to you, but I guess let me get this right. So, are you like more of a? So this isn't an improv troupe. You're more of a like with a script troupe then.
We're not a troupe.
This is a support group, dog.
Support group, troupe, same difference.
That's
You'll do weird role plays and talking about your feelings, which soliloquies all about that. So
right.
See, this is the problem. There are a bunch of you, and you all want something. You're never very clear,
well,
never very helpful. You just kind of say,
to be
yes,
fair,
do the thing, and then expect people to make it happen.
Just a lot of assholes making demands.
I mean, in my defense, we're not really supposed to be doing things down here. If we're not upstairs, we're not really supposed to touch anything. And last time I
Huh?
touched something, I accidentally set fire to a whole theater, and then they said it was cursed. So I'm especially not really allowed down here. But a little birdie told me that somewhere in this city, down by like the wharf, whatever that means, they've got power. There's been like lights coming on and flickering on and stuff. And I was thinking maybe some cool, powerful adventurers. We go over there, we find out what's going on, and we bring it back to everywhere. Boom. Sorted. Third act resolution. Credits roll. We all do the stage bow thing, and it's over. It's sorted. Doesn't that sound good to you?
I'm still stuck on the powerful adventurers thing.
Well, I mean, this one's got a big photo sword. You've got like a whole load of animals.
I can't pull the sword out of this thing. If we were good at this, we wouldn't be here.
Well, I mean,
the
there's always
animals
somewhere to
are just
start.
No
friends.
offense, Hellbor.
The animals are just my friends. That's it.
Please.
I can't make them do anything.
They know them. They're familiar with the dog.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be? I mean, isn't that better? Like, it's all about consent. You're not making them do anything. You're just asking them if they'll do a couple favors, like I'm asking you.
Sure, except why would I put my friends in danger?
I mean, put it this way. We're about 6 months into this fucking mess. This play doesn't seem to even be in the second act, let alone the third act. We had this massive, amazing, crazy, like, huge, what's it called? Inciting incident, and then nothing's changed.
Wait. Inciting incident?
Yeah, you know, like the big thing that sets off the first act. Power went out.
Oh, you just okay.
That was the.
You mean rising action? No, that's the wrong class. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, rise in action. Like,
so
you have an inciting incident in the first act, and then everything builds up from there. We had that. Nothing's happened. So surely,
well, it's very hard for
someone's
things
got
to
do
happen.
something.
There's no power.
Well,
it's happened a lot slower now.
And that's what I'm here to fix. If there's no power, then put it this way. You're 6 months in, you're trying to get used to this world. How long before you run out of medicines? Before you run out of...
I was actually... Can I ask an out-of-character question?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to hospitals?
There are
Wait,
some which are being
don't
run
imagine it was
by.
good.
So there are some which are being run by what's known as the medicalists, which are like a group of magic users who have healing magic, and they are just about managing. But the problem with magic and curing things is sometimes you create new problems. So there's a lot of new magical illnesses which have accidentally been created and are kind of washing their way through some of the population. Then there's also issues of things like accessibility equipment, which in some cases just doesn't exist anymore. In other cases, people are having to like work out how to make new things. And then a lot of things like there are things like say insulin. There are particular kinds of magic users who have been able to replicate it, but with like diminishing returns. Every time you replicate it, it gets a little worse. So it's very much like there is a finite amount of time before some of these resources are just gone, because they're soon not going to be able to create a quality of them that is functional. And this is kind of a known thing at this point, that like we haven't reached it yet, but people are starting to get scared because there hasn't been any sort of breakthrough in how to like fix these things. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, no, that does make sense. It also gives me a lot to go off of. Thank you. Okay, I mean,
Oh dear.
I mean, power back would be kind of nice.
Kinda.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, no, I've got medications I'd like to keep taking. I mean, I thought I kind of really solved it with the you go off hormones and then your like bones just like get real bad after a bit.
Yeah.
And I'd like that to not happen. I like my bones. Huge
Both
fan
are
of my
pretty good.
bones.
I think
Yeah.
my bones are kind of shit, to be honest. But
Well, maybe if we win this whole thing, you can get some new ones.
That's
really not how that works.
Isn't it?
not very nice
No.
to say.
They just look kind of disappointed, like, oh, I thought you could do that.
No.
Well, I am very sorry that we can't get you new bones. Could get your dog some bones, though.
Yes.
Having a
Fenrir
real-
would enjoy that.
Having a real
So that's
weird day at
something,
the
right?
orthopedic surgeons.
Oh, what? Okay,
I mean,
I'll humor you for a sec. What's happening at the docks?
So a little birdie told me that there is, for some reason, down at the docks, one of your warehouses is just, there's loads of people going in, the power is on, and they seem to be powering quite a few things there. They've got cables going out. I didn't even know cables still existed. I thought they got rid of all that cable stuff and it was all satellite now. But anyway, they're powering like a whole load of the docks. Some of them are shipping some stuff out of the sea, and also, just as a little side note, some people are going missing. But yeah, it's so there's some stuff going on there.
Side note. Okay.
And if we can find out how they're doing it, maybe we can get more everywhere else.
Which docks? Which side of London? Like,
So it's down in the east. I think it's called Cannery Wharf or something. Where all the factories are, where they make the cans and things.
that was an hour away
where they made
before. That was an hour away before. That's
Well, there's still some steam
hours
trains
away.
in there.
We're going to get a steam train in Londinium.
Yeah, steam trains.
I mean, there are trains, but it's not exactly the easiest to catch them.
The whole tube's underground. You can't run a steam train in there.
No, not the.
They used to run steam trains.
All the overground lines. They still have but they're not very regular. They're not very. Also, I don't think there was ever one that went to.
Also, remember, this isn't London. This is Londinium. Its rail network is a bit different. The layout of the city is quite different. There are like underground steam trains. Like the main problem with them is the fact that it is very unpleasant down there. The air quality is worse than our London's air quality is today.
Well, I mean, there's the actual problem with an underground steam train, which is the air quality is nil because there's no air.
Yeah.
It keeps going.
So there were originally a lot of the original underground lines were steam engines. And so there's like facade buildings where they channel out the steam. And since being forced back to steam, more of these have been being built around the city to allow the steam to dissipate. But it is definitely like it is an unpleasant experience down there. It is like there are two parts of the city that everyone says to avoid, and it is a place called the Wash, which is kind of this big market area. It's disgusting there. It is full of disease, but it's also where you can buy basically anything there that you would ever want. And then it's also the Tube. The Tube here is you walk down there and you probably lose a few years of your life just by being there.
I can't really get down there. Or at least if I get down there, I'm not getting out very easily. Sunrise, did you ever have like a map of Londinium?
I mean, actually, she would. She
Outside
started
of the phone.
Well, no, she started carrying one because she has to bike everywhere.
Yeah,
So she does actually just have a moment.
Yeah, let me send you the map of Londinium.
Oh.
Pulling it out.
That's right, guys. I prepared these things.
Let's go.
Okay.
Where are you? Is this in the Discord?
I'm sending it now.
Thank you.
It is going to be sideways because I know I can probably fix that. Hang on. I like keeping my handout notes until people actually grab them. So.
Oh God, is mine? I'm assuming the camera started working since we've started.
No, your camera is fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
okay.
look at me.
Oh, 6:41. Yeah, I wasn't in the call at 6:41.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
And the lines on that are the railways.
Okay, cool.
So there's quite a few bits. Yes.
I want it on record. Sunrise has put on a pair of glasses to look at this.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's worse. They're sports goggles. They're prescription sports goggles.
Were they your most up-to-date prescription before the world ended?
No, they were not the most up-to-date prescription. She just wears it because she bikes everywhere, and she was like, well, she was going to college. I think like she was doing sports in college. She's always been a jock, so she just has them.
It's even funnier if it's not even necessary.
No, she has regular glasses. She's just like I'm retroactively saying that these were around her neck when she walked in. 1 second.
Okay,
we should be good. I can hear everything now.
So where are we placed right now?
So you would be like the words. So you'd be probably down in the southeast, like where the big park is.
Okay, like beyond Otham?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Woof. Okay. It's gonna take us forever to get there.
I mean, this is the only thing I had planned this afternoon.
This is the beauty of drama. You just change the set.
Wait, you can get us there?
I can get you there. I'm just not allowed to do anything when you get there.
If you're going to get us there, then can you also make sure that Elodie and my ride gets there too?
Sure.
I need to grab a bike outside if we're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We're not
let's go
going
downstairs.
in. We're not gonna like there are two of us.
Yeah. Whatever.
We're not
As long
very
as
good at this. We just
so,
want to have
let me get
brief.
this straight. Are you officially taking up my quest?
No. Looks at sunrise. We're not officially. We're not.
No, they tell us explicitly
we're
not to do that,
We're not
and
doing that.
no, we're
Of course. Yeah. No. We're not taking up your. We're just gonna have a look see.
going to have a look see.
It's
We're
so much
going
more
to
boring that way. Come on.
Well, boring is good sometimes.
Boring.
Don't take up quests here.
There's a reason that living in interesting times is a curse.
Yeah.
I mean, interesting times, great. So much more for the drama.
No, it's not. It sucked.
I'm sure it's a lot more fun for
months.
you. It's not great for us. We just have to kind of muddle through. So
It's
we'll have a
dog
look
shit,
see.
homeboy.
Because maybe I can
Okay.
figure out a way to charge my scooter. No. We'll have a look.
Okay.
But we're not taking up the quest. We're not promising to do anything other than have a look. Because there's nothing that the two of us can do at this point. And
adventuring, shenanigans, hijinks, capers, nothing. No things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But hijinks is my whole thing.
It's
how about
Sunrise puts a hand on their shoulder and says, "It's okay. You can find a different thing." That's kind of what this is for.
Am I in need of therapy?
I mean, the first step is admitting you are. You know.
I mean,
Just
you
kind of
can have a
stare
thing.
into the middle distance.
You can have a thing. It doesn't mean that everyone has to be part of your thing. Some people will want to. I'm not saying we want to currently. I'm just saying we'll have a look.
Fine.
We'll have a look.
And
we can think on this while we're having a look.
Maybe next time you'll come along. Maybe you probably shouldn't come along. You definitely shouldn't like fraudulently present yourself as Cherry.
It wasn't fraudulent. It was method. That's different.
It's only method if someone's like it's only method if there's an actual production going on. It starts being fraud when someone's not paying you to do it.
The universe.
Is Shakespeare real in this world?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the radar have gone on about Shakespeare.
Damn that dead bastard for everything except the fella.
The makeshift school down near Covent Garden. Like, I'm pretty sure that they've been doing little plays for the kids. So
that was not in character. That's my bad.
Sorry?
I was out of character. That's my bad. I'm so sorry, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I'm committed. I do want to hear about these plays.
I'm sure they've been doing plays for the kids, so you could always go and join that. Or at least check those out. Right now, we're just going to have a look. And
okay. You know what? I'm going to check that out while you go check that out. And then they kind of like, without you even having a chance to say any more, they just like move their hand and you have this very horrible, like gut-wrenching moment as like the world around you just kind of becomes like 2D like pieces and they slide off to the side, and sliding in you find yourselves at the docks. And they're gone, by the way.
Oh god, my third dimension. Oh god, my Z-axis.
I'll look at sunrise. It's like the moment that no one else is there, we just go and sign ourselves up for some kind of quest. We're not very good
at this. Cherry's gonna be so mad. I fucked this up so bad. We should have said, "Oh God."
I mean, we have said we're not doing a quest. We're just
not
gonna check it out.
We're not doing this.
will kind of look around.
We're not doing it. Can I take your hand? Can I for a moment?
Uh,
We're not.
yeah.
We're not
take the
doing a
other-
quest. We're not doing a quest. It's fine. Sorry. Oh God. Okay. Is the power on over here?
Like, yeah, what like taking a
Yeah.
look around, what's happening?
Oh yeah,
What's
so as
happening?
you look around, first of all, you notice like about a minute and a half after you've like got your bearings, suddenly Elodie and Fenrir and your bike all appear, and there's a little post-it note that just says like, "I forgot, sorry," and, and so you would find yourself like you're on the very edge of like a dock, like there's a lot of warehouses around here with kind of like those like chain link fences around them. These ones seem to just be dark and quiet, but you can hear a lot of commotion kind of further into the docks. It seems that you've kind of been dropped in like a like spot where you could get to look at these things, but not directly there because it would probably be a bit suspicious for you to just appear out of nowhere to everyone there.
Right. I don't think I'm particularly quiet.
Mm.
So do you Fenrir, will you go with Sunrise and just kind of take a look? I'll just kind of make my way around and then we can meet back here. And like
Okay, I can do it. I can. She's pointing at the dog like, "We're chill. I think we're good."
yeah. Yeah,
Fenrir just kind of
Fenrir.
walks up to you and licks your hand.
Yeah, just keep an eye on Sunrise. And if anyone is mean to Sunrise, be mean to them, but like not too mean, yeah? And bark loudly for me, okay? And I'll make my way to you as quickly as possible.
Don't bite anyone, Fender. We're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. No biting.
Yeah. Okay, so you're splitting up.
Yes.
So Sunrise is gonna go like what, sneak into kind of where everything's going.
I think
And-
Sunrise is going to have a better chance because
Okay, so
I'm three-legged here and I'm going to be very slow.
all right, Sutter has been designated stealth. Let me check my stats real quick.
Mm.
That's a +1. That's positive.
Okay, yeah.
We're shooting above
Go
zero.
ahead and roll for me, seeing as you're about to try being stealthy.
I've got worse modifiers than +1. I'll tell you that much.
Oh
Free.
yeah, I have minus 2. So
Okay, I can see why you didn't want to.
oh yeah, my mobility is literally as aided
no,
by
that
a
is it.
cane.
Is this it? Oh,
Feels pretty
okay.
clean.
Well, bad news. It's a 1. Good news. It's on a D12 because I fucked up. So we're
Okay.
okay. Now I'm having the dice tray issue. Well, that's because I don't have a. Wow, that's not much better. 3 with the modifier.
Oh.
Wait, is that a nat 1? Oh wait, no.
No. Modifier is +1. That's a
So
2.
the first roll is a nat 1. Like,
No, first roll is just bad enough for it to fuck up, but not bad enough for it to be funny.
okay. Just trying to think about one thing. I'm wondering if I
Failing
do
normal
this.
style.
Yeah. I'm feeling nice, so we'll do this the way that gives you another chance.
Rolling so poorly already.
It's-
Talking full back around.
Remembering that thing you said about dice before the show.
Yeah. No, yeah. Thing is, I was like, this could be bad. I wasn't expecting that bad.
Yeah, no, we've got to go to the PBTA, like to the PBTA failing forward system.
Okay, so yeah, you're starting to walk around like the docks. As much as you try to be stealthy, you do have this gigantic Newfie next to you that is like panting the whole time very excitedly. Um, you're also like you've got a giant sword. You are the least inconspicuous person possible. Um, luckily for you, as you first start walking around, there doesn't seem to really be anyone about. Um, but as you get further through the docks, you can see that there is now like a chain link fence, and there is a lot of people dressed in what seems to be like construction gear with like the helmets and everything. And interestingly, there's like a forklift that is quite clearly on, and like they are taking these big crates of something and driving them across to like a boat that's just in the dock. Um, and for the first time in like 6 months, you can hear the sound of like an engine running that isn't like steam. It is like the thrum of like a diesel engine, and it's kind of
Oh,
shaking the
that is so
ground of the
fun.
docks a little. No one seems to have noticed you yet. You're not like close. You're not in the docks yet, and they seem all kind of like busy working.
Mhm.
But like yeah, if you want to, what are you now doing?
Um, I mean, no, we did just say we were gonna check it out. Sunrise has been doing real good. Been following these steps. It's been going well for her. She's gonna stick to the program and go back and get Halibor.
Okay, yeah. Let me just check something.
Is Halibor there? Because
Yeah, what is
didn't they go
Halibor
off
doing
somewhere?
during this?
So Hannibal was going to follow, but like much slower, at a much slower
Hmm.
pace, and kind of just scope out the general area around, kind of see not all that way, but just whether like the other buildings were in use, or if
Hmm.
there was like anywhere that they could like duck into, or um that would be easy to access if
Yeah,
they needed to hide or something.
very fair.
Or yeah,
Yeah, so the docks around here mostly have fallen out of use. Like further downriver, the docks that side are still quite active, you know. There's a lot of like sailboats that come into the city and try and transport stuff to other places now. Um,
Mhm.
and like places that maintain these sailboats, because keeping a big sailboat in action is very difficult. But these are like more what used to be like factory docks, and so a lot of them are entirely disused, and you'd find yourself kind of walking over a lot of old disused railway tracks that would lead to a bridge across the river before that is no longer really used. Um,
Okay. Are the
uh,
bridges? Did something happen to the bridges?
no, not particularly. It's just that that one was a railway bridge that
Right.
doesn't really go anywhere useful for these people now.
Mhm.
Like it was useful when like you were trying to take stuff from like land freight into river freight and stuff, but
Mhm.
that doesn't really happen anymore. Um, like most of the steam in the city is just for transporting people, so that the city can just about feign being in use still. um, but yeah, that part's quite disused. So as you're walking along, there would be like a lot of like old like coal like carts and stuff that you could very easily like hop into and like hide in.
Mm. Are they like pump cars? No. The old pump cars. No. Yeah, cool. So I have scoped out a place for us to be, and I'm following those tracks so that I'm always sort of nearby them,
Yeah.
but also keeping an eye on the direction that
Mhm.
Sunrise went in.
Can you roll discovery for me as well?
Sure. Sure. I don't have any to add to that, but it is a 13.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So as you're kind of wandering along, like you would also just notice that as you're getting further down the tracks, it kind of is curving around some of these warehouses. There is suddenly a lot more people around. Like you can see that there is like an entrance to this site here that is
Mhm.
like heavily guarded. And you can also see that as you're there is a group of people walking up to it who seem to be trying to like fight out of a few people escorting them, and it's not working, and they're brought into the site, and the doors are shut and locked behind them.
Oh, great. God's got us into like trying to bust a human trafficking ring. That's great.
I think you are Fenrir and are Fenrir and Sunrise back.
Yeah, like you didn't take too long. It wasn't super far to get like a sight through these fences, so it wouldn't have taken you long to get back to where you both started. And assuming that Hellivore doesn't do anything else down this way, it would be quite quick for you to follow the tracks back the other way.
I'm just gonna like what Hannibal would have done is probably kind of copied over like a little bit of the map of the docks and just made a note of like the building that they're pulling people into, and then this is bad is gonna like hot-footed as quickly as possible, not fast, back to where they parted from Sunrise.
Mm.
Ooh. Hey.
Hi, Sunrise just got done sprinting. Hey, forklift.
Okay.
It was moving.
That's really good. It's really good. That's great. Unfortunately, I also found something.
What'd you
Saw
find?
something. People being forced into a building.
That's bad.
Yep.
That's at docks feels.
Yeah, no, it feels.
No, that's really bad. Actually,
Feels like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing. Okay.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure what exactly we can do.
I mean, did they have the Met in London?
The what?
the Metropolitan, the London
Metropolitan
Metropolitan Police.
Like there is some level of police still, yeah, but the police force within Londinium mostly collapsed when everything happened.
Go up.
Like the first couple
Understandable.
months were kind of martial law, and while there is like a sort of government still in the city, law enforcement is one of those things that has not really reestablished itself.
Well, you can no longer meet the Met. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which for some people is arguably a good thing.
No, for most people,
Yeah.
arguably, last thing you want is to get your ass beat, and then they leave a fucking sticker on you. Like that's no. We try to avoid that if at all possible.
Yeah.
So we've established that things are good and bad, or good-ish. There's electricity.
No, please.
Bad-ish, there's
Still
human
correct.
trafficking.
Pros and
Sorry?
cons.
Well, you don't know it's that yet.
The
Well-
forklift has to run on something.
No, it's more of a like.
I heard a motor
Yeah,
gun.
true. It's okay. It's maybe not. It's maybe not human trafficking. Maybe some people just happened to have like a disagreement with. Well, to be fair, that happens a lot now.
Yeah, no.
It's still not great in the same place.
Yeah, no. The people disagreeing on boats, about getting on boats is
Yeah, it's.
historically rough.
I mean, they weren't getting on a boat. They were just going into one of the warehouses. The only
Okay,
issue is
that's not
the
better.
way that they were treating each other, not so great. Which means that it's not really gonna be a great thing for us. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like,
And I'm like, yeah, they're treating
It's-
people badly and taking them in. But
oh, imagine. Oh God, I don't imagine it's great for them either. That was the problem.
no,
Okay.
no. Um, hmm. I no. Oh, Fenrir, you're not a good. That would be a terrible idea. Okay.
You gonna send the dog in?
No, absolutely not.
Huh.
Okay.
I mean, we can.
Why
I
don't
mean,
you head on home? I'm like is looking down at Fenrir and like just giving switches like, why don't you head on home? I'm gonna head back very soon with Elodie and Tyrese.
Just that kind of like nose whine thing that dogs do when they're sad.
I know, but we're coming back very soon, and I just want to see if maybe there is someone that I could send in to grab a little paperwork or something. And you're a bit too big. You're gorgeous, but you're a little bit too big.
He kind of like pats the floor a little unhappy, and then you'd see him like trudge away quite like he's doing his best like I am really sad right now and I need you to know it walk and constantly
wait,
looking back at you.
Here.
I'm looking back. No, not that.
is gonna
Not
is
that.
actively digging in massive pockets in these like drawstring things, and then like,
Oh.
hang on, I have some treats and some things. So here you go, right? And I will make something at home when we get back home. Yeah. There's not a lot on offer, but I will make something.
He like immediately eats the treat and
Mhm.
then continues to do the same like guilt trip walk away. As he kind of rounds a corner and disappears off. And you know that he'll get home safe. He always does. There's something about your animals that they always show up when you need them, and they also always get home safe.
Yeah, so I am going to have to deal with a very mopey Fenrir for a couple of days, but that is fine.
We love the type of dog that knows enough to be sad at you for like to hold a little bit of a grudge. Love a dog that can be upset with you.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Ugh. Yes. Okay. Right. Oh, who would be helpful here? Birds would be weird. There are lots of rats around the docks. Maybe
Rats would be. I mean, do you need something with hands? Is there like?
This is reminding me that just before the stream, I had to find something, and my first Google search was, "Do rats have opposable thumbs?" Because someone said something the other day, and I had to Google it.
Did this come up during like the session 0? Yes. It's like I remember talking about this recently. I just can't remember. Like, no, it wasn't. We talked about this last time.
I mean, honestly, we're clearly not alone.
Yeah.
We're clearly not alone in thinking it because there is a shit ton of stuff. Okay, right.
I mean, is there some kind of small primate you could contact?
Well, okay. I don't know that Nita would be around here. I mean, why would she? Okay.
Oh, very fair. I don't know.
Sorry?
It's a very big dog and a horse. Why would any of them be in a city? It's a fair question, but they
No,
are
no.
here.
I mean, Fenrir's been around for like forever, and
That's
Elodie.
fair.
Well, I suppose she is good for some things. Just
I
very around.
do you have beef with the
okay.
horse?
Yeah, as
No,
you
not
say
not
this, you'd hear that kind of like nose huff from the horse.
no. Elodie, I love you. It's not you that's the issue. Never you.
Sunrise
Never
is
you.
giving Elodie
It's
a
just
look.
God
I'm
problems.
sorry, dude.
No, we'll look at Sunrise and be like, God problems, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, no, I get that. That I'm familiar with.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Heard great things about Elodie.
So Hellebore is literally going to go towards like maybe I don't actually know how far we are from the river at this point. Are we quite close or
I'd say you're pretty close to the edge. Like, the way I understand it is you arrived very close to the river edge, which is why you could see the boats, whereas when you
Mhm.
walked further up, you were walking further away from the water.
Okay, right, yeah. So it's gonna go kind of that path, that like the silt and like the edge, like where they've got the railings and everything, is gonna kind of rest the cane against a railing and is gonna get down onto the floor. And go, this is gonna take me a bit, and is going to I don't know, call for rats.
Call for rats.
Call for rats.
Definitely
Dialing rats.
You know what? Definitely has some kind of like. Let's make
Plus
it
four,
a kind
four,
of whistle.
RATS.
I don't know. I'm trying to like next little pipe of this shit, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, like
getting on the kind of like, Remy, you bitch.
Sorry, this is just setting me. Because like when I made that class, I was like, yeah, they just show up. I never really thought too deeply about how they do. I was like, players can decide.
See, that's how they get you. That's how we get you.
Call for rats is beautiful.
So what I'm actually going to do is okay. It's
Rats
not actually
no
like
it's
rats or anything. It's literally it's just kind of getting down closer to the ground and like tapping out a little pattern as a like setting like vibrations through like the nearby ground to the kind of I don't know recognizable
Morse code to rats.
Yes, rats are very intelligent.
Telegramming, yeah, rats brackets of NEM. Which is unfortunate because they're busy helping Miss Frisbee, so they can't.
Yeah, so you do this, and I will say, like, to anyone viewing this from external, you do look like you've just lost it. You're just going like on the ground.
It's just like
just Sunrise is looking. Sunrise is
just
no. I'm just.
Okay.
This is neat.
But after you do that, there is like a moment where you just kind of hear like a little squeak, and you can see like there's, you know how on docks sometimes there's like pipes on the walls to like let the water drain from like concrete levels above. There's some of those, and you'd kind of hear a little squeak and see little beady eyes poking out, and like a little sniffling nose as a rat kind of hops down and then just like stands up and looks at you.
Hello, hello, little one.
Oh,
I have perhaps. Would you like a treat?
It
And
like
is
jumps up and like tries to grab it.
oh, careful, and will kind of drop it just like in mouth or like
Yeah.
yeah.
They do that thing where they kind of hold it and like nibble.
Would you, my dear, be? Would you like to help me out? Okay. There's a building down there, and there are lots of people, and possibly. Do you have any paper? He's looking at Sunrise.
I got napkins and a couple.
No, you know what? The map. It will grab.
I have note cards. She pulls
Okay,
out
yeah.
a bunch of dingy, like unused but very dingy, like school flashcards.
So possibly things that look like this, like paper or something, maybe that has scribbles on, or like has colorful stuff on top of it. Could you bring it to me? Maybe not loads, just if you can see anything. We'll look at Sunrise. I'm asking a rat to find intelligence. It's like important pieces of documents. It's fine.
Seems to be getting
It's
it.
fine.
I don't know.
Just kind of
I mean, you know, it seems like you know the rat. It seems like it's going. I feel like this could. I don't know. I feel like if it was going bad, I would be
incredibly intelligent,
like
and I do believe that. Let me call you Emon. Do you like that?
it kind of like chatters its teeth.
Okay. Yes. Emon will find some paper and bring it to us. I can't speak to what state it will be in or whether it'll be great information, but we could try.
At this point, it kind of like it looks back up at the hole it crawled out of and kind of tries to like jump to get back in.
As in, is bored and doesn't want to do the thing.
No, as in like to go back up, because so you'd have had to come down to this level.
Yeah.
From up there. You probably came down some steps somewhere. So it's trying to get back up and then.
Okay. No. I will take you up. I'll take you up and bring you nearby. So it's not going to be too far to go. Okay. We have somewhat of a plan. And then I think after that, we really must get the others, possibly, or
yeah,
like
I was just
tell people. I don't know.
Yeah. This seems kind of. Who do we tell? I don't know.
Tell the others in the group.
So, the hell, the actual Cherry Sunday.
At this point, so yeah, you kind of go back up and you send the rat through. And I will say at this point, I think we're gonna have a break. Would you guys like 5 or 10 minutes? I'll leave it up to you. Give you a chance to have a moment.
Let's go for 10.
Okay, cool. We'll be back in 10. Hello, people. Welcome back to Age of the Outage Blackout session 1. So if you weren't here before the break, basically what has happened, we have had the sudden and swift recruitment of Hellivore and Sunrise. Sorry, my brain just stalled.
Okay.
We haven't been recruited.
Well,
it's expressly not been recruited.
We are expressing not on a quest.
They're definitely not questing.
We are doing at worst like sovereign citizen bullshit.
So effectively, a god has appeared. A god has said, "Hey, can you go do this thing for me?" And they've said, "No, but we will go to the same place and see what is there," even though that is also what they asked. In the hope of dealing with the fact that about 6 months ago, this plane's technology just ceased to exist.
got guilty.
They have been investigating and seen a few weird things going on. In fact, this place does seem to have electricity when no one else does. And then they bribed a rat with treats to go and steal documents for them.
Hellebore bribed a rat with treats.
Mhm.
Sunrise lacks his competency. Sunrise did not help. Sunrise just watched.
But the rat seemed pretty happy to do it. And the rat has since decided to go in, and you've been standing out here for probably about 10 minutes. Look at me incorporating the break into real time. I'd like you to roll me another like discovery check. To be clear, like the point of this game is to reward ingenuity and stuff. This isn't a check for like a pass and fail. This is a how much stuff do you get? Like
is there anything that my class gets for asking an animal to do it?
I will allow you to add your animal, like that. What's your class modifier? Like your class skill. I should know this. I want to say it's tools.
Reading.
Adaptability.
I can check if not. I'm pretty sure it's tools. It should say at the top.
Hang on. Sorry. Unfamiliarity with.
No, you're good.
Let me just double check this.
Yeah, it's tools.
Okay.
It is tools. So I'll let you add your tools modifier because you're using your animals.
I think maybe don't. Tools modifier is not good.
How bad is it? This is your like primary skill ability.
Okay, look. When I was reading them, I didn't see that clearly. So my tools proficiency is -1.
Hey, it's better than mine.
Great.
It could be. There's lower.
See, this is what I meant to ask when I was making a character. Is there like a specific thing that I should? Oh yeah, no, it's definitely there. I should have.
I mean, hey, like I said, this is more a how much you get roll. This is a I like this is supposed to be a game that rewards ingenuity. You did a good.
Hang on.
So- Oh,
Sorry, I like as a Fey and Ancestry with Trickster thing. I can gain a +1 to 2 primary skills of my choice and a +2 to another.
yes.
Yes.
Did you not?
So
add
we're gonna
that
make
on the
tools.
character build?
No, I didn't. So
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
gonna make tools a +1 because by
Yeah.
adding the +2, so it's not so bad. We're just gonna retcon the time when I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what this is. Blah, blah, blah. I have a +1. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12, so it's a 13. It's exactly the same as when I rolled without it.
That's not too bad. Okay, so what's the name of the rat again?
Emon.
Okay, yeah. So
I don't know why, but they liked it. So
yeah, it was. For anyone wondering, there is a rule specifically that as a friend of animals, you have to name every animal you meet. You're not allowed to use an animal you have not named, because it has to be an established character of the narrative to come back. Otherwise, you just send a rat off and it goes and does rat things. But now it is named; it is your friend.
So I am making a lovely list of all my animal friends.
Yeah.
So you have Emon, rat. Elodie, horse. Very beautiful horse. Lovely horse. Fenrir, Newfoundland.
Yes. So after a few minutes, like this rat appears, and you can actually see it's been followed by like another 2 rats that it seems to have collated to its cause. And as they arrive, you can see that one of them is just dragging, like, it seems to be about £12 in money. Like, it's grabbed like a £10 note that's got some cash wrapped in it. And then one of them has like just a whole like lump of what seems to be paperwork, and the other has an envelope that seems to have something in it.
This
I'll be
is.
committing mail theft.
Let's not think about that. This is wonderful. We'll dig out some treats. It's like, thank you so much.
Crimes don't fall under the hero's
I'm
journey.
bad
That's
with
fine.
I'm actually really bad with names. I need to come up with an Norris. Would you like to be Norris?
It kind of like it like starts feeding itself. It doesn't seem super enthused by that one, but it's not against it either.
What about Canny?
Yeah, it seems a lot happier with that one.
Okay, Canny.
It perks up.
Yeah, because you're a canary wolf. Okay. So Emon, Canny, and we'll look at Sunrise.
Does that one like Norris?
No, I just need a name. Really bad at names.
I mean,
This is just a quest to make my players come up with as many names as they make me do as a DM. Like...
Elise. I'm
Elise.
thinking Elise.
Elise. Elise?
It seems quite happy with that one, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Emon, Canny, and Elise. Thank
Sunrise
you
gives
so
the
much
rat a
for your
thumbs
help.
up.
Would you like to give Elise
the rat
a treat?
goes to give you a thumbs up, but it doesn't have any thumbs, so it just kind of raises its hands.
We've answered it. You know what? She goes in for a high five.
And we'll give
kinda...
more treats.
Yeah, so you feed all the rats. They look very excited. They're kind of like boggling and chittering away. They look very happy.
It's like, okay.
Happy rats.
I mean, are we still using money? With the yeah, we're still using cash.
There is still money.
Cash.
Like, the economy doesn't really exist, but people still use cash because they had it before the world ended.
I would imagine there's some severe deflation because they're not adding new currency. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like £12 gets you a lot farther now.
Yeah.
It's only more than it does in 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're
It's
talking
feeling-
90s £12. Like that's
Yeah.
dinner for two, right?
Yeah.
Like that's
So
You can buy at least one Freddo with it, which is not what you could do today.
if I can go on yank bullshit for a second, that's 2 all-star breakfasts from the Waffle House. Accounting for exchange rates like that. What's that? Scrambled eggs, hash browns, waffle, bacon, coffee. Like, that's great. That's a full meal. Grits?
Okay. I mean, Hellebore is feeling kind of bad about stealing the money. But it's also like, I mean,
You didn't steal it.
Crime's
the
not
rats
a-
stole it.
Crime's
yes,
not
but I
part
don't
of the,
think that's. I don't think.
Is it really
that,
crime if there's no legal body?
Well, no, I'm saying crime's not part of like the adventuring bullshit. Like that's not
Oh yeah.
like no, this isn't. This is a legislation neutral sort of like thing.
Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna.
That's
you know
a
what,
different.
We will use this for the whole group, not just me. So I'm making you all accomplices, clearly.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yes. Okay.
I mean, I can just-
I suggest
I'll steal 12 pounds.
we take Elodie and go. And you lovely little ones. I'm probably gonna come back at some point soon. So I don't know if you're still hanging around here. Not here specifically, but this area. Like, I don't know if you've built your homes nearby or anything, but I'll be back, and I will have more treats for you. So thank you so much, and is saying goodbye to the rats.
Sunshine breaks off a bit of like a protein bar and hands it to Elise. It says restaurant for me.
Like shoves it in its mouth in one go. and then like jumps off after his friends.
Okay. Right. I would suggest that we leave the scene of the crime. And
Yeah.
Think we're culpable. I think we're.
okay.
I feel like my hands are clean.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I didn't ask them to take cash. It just happened.
You
to.
said paper, and they listened. I think the coin was kind of. I think the £2 coin was kind of of its own volition, but
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Everything's cool. I'll just use it to get them some more treats for next time we come. There we go. Okay, so I think we should go and look at these somewhere not here, so people don't get a little unhappy that they're missing.
let's go.
Yeah.
Right. Can I rack my bike on the back of your carriage?
Not really a carriage, but
Or what?
yes.
I couldn't think of the word. My bad. Thank you.
Yeah. Just has like, I don't know, bungee cord in their pocket, maybe.
I can see you having some bungee cords.
She's got a
Yeah.
bike chain for it. She can just
Oh, great.
lock it off.
Yeah. That's probably
Like there's a bar you hold on to somewhere.
At the front. Okay. Yes. Okay. Elodie. Okay. I know it's a bit far, but we are going to do a couple of stops. For now, we're just gonna head back towards home. So we're gonna go this way, and we'll start kind of directing. It's not a case of there are reins and it's very gentle kind of tapping and saying and like shifting to one side, not actively shifting, but like we'll tap on
You just
Giving
pat the butt.
giving a horse verbal directions like someone who's driving. Like left here.
Yes, because apparently that is kind of and reins in a bit. I don't know.
Unfortunately.
All right, so rather than telling it where to go, you pat it on the ass.
No,
on
I
the
am
side
telling
wheel.
it where to go.
Okay.
In the like, I'm like we're going home, but it's also like we are on the other side of town.
No, yeah, it's just the way you described it. I was imagining you're like patting it on the butt to tell it which way. Like, take a left.
One hand on each cheek of this horse.
It's more of an encouragement. I didn't say that then, okay? I don't know.
Sorry.
Okay.
Listen, it was just how I understood it. But
Yeah,
okay,
don't
so
worry,
you
no
tell
worries.
you tell Elodie to take you home, and Elodie starts trotting along, bringing you further towards the center of town. Are you opening this while you're riding, or are you gonna wait till you get back to yours?
I'm gonna wait until I get back. I'm very busy.
Sunrise is. Oh no, she is. She is trying to open. He's like, all right.
Yeah, so you navigate the streets. It's pretty easy to get places now when you have a method of transport. There's some bikes going around, but most of the roads at this point, like the cars have been pushed onto the pavements because you can just use the road. there's like a wider road by pushing the cars onto the pavements, and so you're able to quite easily just travel around the city for a bit, and you arrive at Helody's house. I'm assuming this will be the first time, Sunrise, that you've been brought here as well.
Sorry. Hellebore's house. I mean,
Hellebore,
also
yeah.
Elodie's house.
Yes.
Also Elodie's
Is
house.
it?
Yeah. You have a garage, which is now the stable.
To hold the old time car, of course.
I didn't have a garage. I just had like a bit of a front yard that I've like had someone build a bit of a shed for a stable type thing.
A she shed for a horse.
Sorry?
A she shed for a horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has Elodie's name. Like I painted like the outside, and it's got Elodie painted on the front. It's like it's lovely.
Yeah.
Has Sunrise been over to Hellebore's house before?
Maybe I think.
She's just like to offer like move shit and just like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think you've probably been around like once or twice. It's like I wasn't expecting guests, so it's a little bit messy.
I mean, last time I started getting rid of a fridge, so you know.
Yeah.
Better than that.
Yeah. It's not so easy to like chuck stuff about. Yeah. Whatever. Come in, and we'll have a look at this. And Elodie, I will come out and brush you. And you know what? In fact, I will send Sunrise out with some food and some water for you.
She kind of like nickers very happily and like does that thing that horse do where they just like nod very enthusiastically.
We'll just gently stroke. And yeah, and I will come and give you a proper brushing later.
Right.
Okay.
Sunrise takes the food and the water and also does the horse nod. Just very solemn.
The horse just kind of mimics you, like you're just doing it at this point.
She's not doing it to the horse. She's doing it to Hellebore. She's taking this so seriously. Like, no, I have this. I can do this.
Okay. Right. Oh.
Dark Souls noun verb horse fed and watered. I can make that right now. I'm not going to.
Right.
Beautiful.
So we're here. We're in the house. And I think it's a kind of shove like stuff off the sofa and like here. And like, oh, my knees, fuck. Okay. Right. What is in this envelope?
What is in this envelope? I'm dying to know what's in this envelope.
As you open this envelope, you can see that it seems to be an invoice of some kind. But weirdly, so you're very used to at this point, like everything is handwritten. Like the mail is a thing again. Somehow, like Royal Mail is like one of the only things that's managed to survive like everything collapsing. And you can still get mail within like a day within the city or like longer outside the city. But you're very used to being like handwritten, but this looks printed. And this invoice basically seems to be for a large quantity of something called Steel. And they're asking for like tons of the stuff. And it seems to be very important because the amount they've paid is like in today's money a ridiculous amount, and like even in money before the collapse would have been a lot.
I don't think they're gonna miss those 12 pounds.
I don't think they are. What is Steel?
I don't.
Is it like god related, like deity?
It sounds like it. It's. I mean, if nominal determination's still kicking, yeah, probably.
Ugh.
Which isn't good.
I don't know. I
Or
don't
I
know
don't know.
anything about it. It's gonna look at like
I don't know. In relation directly to the two of us, I don't know if that's great, but like in a sort of grander moral sense, is they still good or bad? I don't know. I don't know enough about
I
the
don't
thing.
know. We'll go
Mhm.
like we'll kind of put that to the side and like look at the other stack of paper.
So you can see there is, first of all, there is a sketch of what seems to be a very intricate prosthetic leg. It's an above the knee amputation prosthetic leg that is very complex and like almost hydraulic and mechanical in places, but it seems like insanely detailed for something that probably isn't buildable with tech of today. As you go through a few pages, there's more references to this day of steel. You would find there's also like designs of what seems to be some sort of like chains and like weaponry. It seems to be like you've got the jackpot of like someone's sketches and plans for a lot of what is being used in that factory. And it's not quite clear what they're using it for, but it is very clear that they are like both importing some quite like expensive materials and exporting extremely valuable materials.
Okay.
Okay. Well, none of the things they're importing or exporting seem to be people, which is good.
Yeah.
That's great.
I mean, would you put people on?
I mean, on the one hand, you don't want to know like printer paper records. On the other hand, they're the only people with printers, so like,
Yeah.
I guess you can just write that stuff. I guess you can just type that stuff out if you're them.
Yeah.
What are we gonna
I
do?
mean,
Check their electronic records? Hack their like we? Huh?
you don't have it.
No, we can't.
Okay.
Never.
Quite hard to hack without a computer, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Cyberpunk fans in shambles.
No cyberpunk here. Solar punk. Let's go.
Uncybered your punk.
Right. Okay. I literally have no idea. I mean, this is pretty high tech stuff. It's also kind of terrifying. Um, this seems like it might be over our heads.
Yeah, a little bit. This looks like, I don't know. The light looks like something I've seen in class, but like way more, like way over designed. Like I don't know. I've taken like I have a solid idea of what you need for a prosthesis, and this is a bit much.
I
Yeah,
mean,
this thing's
Like,
like
unless you
it
got to
would-
kick something really, really, really hard.
do you want to make me a tools roll?
I
See if you can work out. Well, even
is there any
Yeah,
other
make me
stat on
an
gods or
artifact
second roll?
roll. Because it's an artifact. Maybe an artifacts roll. See if you can work out any more about how this works. But I'll give you advantage because you did say you did sports science. So
Yeah, she's majoring in sports medicine.
yeah. So I feel like you get advantage on this. This is like your remit.
Okay. Big money, no whammies. That is a 13 minus 2 and an 18 minus 2.
Okay, so 16.
So 16.
Yeah. So this prosthetic is designed to literally become an extension of the wearer, and not just in the sense of like interoception and how when you're wearing a prosthetic you kind of feel where it is and that whole thing, but like this prosthetic will would be able to if it worked in theory with the technology it had, this was like the cutting edge of technology. This thing would in theory be able to give some sense of like pressure sensitivity and stuff to when it's walking. um it would have that quality that a lot of above the knee prosthetics struggle with, which is like it can extend and retract like the knee and the ankle joint.
Reconnected to the nerves and
Yeah,
stimulated
like
the muscles.
this is
Okay.
like it is almost like scary how much this would blend like mechanics and biology. It is incredibly incredibly well designed, and you can see from this that like whoever designed it spent a long time coming up with this. Like this is something that they'd have had to be working on before everything happened.
I know this is not going to sound particularly smart of me, but this is just like a metal limb. Like you can wiggle your toes with this.
That's no, I mean
That's
it looks like groundbreaking technology. Like
I mean, maybe we let them keep at it. They're cooking.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's great. I guess.
No, give these back. Actually, oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, they're fine. They're
I'm
fine.
a little bit more concerned about the weaponry. Like, yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the weaponry.
Yeah, I get a little bit more concerned about that,
No,
and
that's fine.
also, I mean, this looks like it would be great for everybody to have, but I don't know. They seem to be working with a lot of money here.
Yeah.
So maybe not going to be the most accessible tools.
Can Sunrise make heads or tails of the weaponry? Or
I'd say with your 16, you can tell that like this is the weaponry feels significantly less remarkable, and like even the handwriting is different. It doesn't feel as like realized. It seems almost like someone was just described a concept and has done like a first sketch. It doesn't feel anything like as advanced. Like there's a sketch on there of one particular weapon that just seems really boring, and compared to the other like prosthetic, it just doesn't really. These were not drawn by the same person, basically.
Is it just like guns and swords, or like what are we?
They're all melee weapons.
Oh. Okay, no, I see what you mean.
They're very much like big thing hit hard as opposed to like technology.
I mean, that's not. I don't know why you need to go through all that to make. And she pulls out the sword. This. We have this technology. We've figured this out. We've cracked this.
Is there anything in this paperwork about like the electricity?
There doesn't seem to be. That seems to be like not really their focus. It seems almost like that was already solved by the time they started doing this. Like it's unclear how long this operation has been going for. It's possible that your little drama friend was a bit late to the party.
Okay. Love that. Okay. I mean, this is very cool. This tells us something, and I mean, they're getting a lot of use of Deathsteel, but I think we probably need to bring this to someone that might have more idea or go back. What I'm interested in the electricity. It would be really nice to not have to do the whole like make a fire.
Yeah, no, I mean like if we could get the power back going. I mean, I imagine the gas line still, right? They had
you still have gas. Anyone who had like
I don't have gas in my house.
Able to manage that. Yeah.
I didn't have gas because bad for asthma.
That's understandable.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like the gap between people with certain things has become a lot wider because if you have those things are still
Easier.
relatively easy. Like you have to light your gas stove manually every time, but that's not a big deal versus if you don't have that. But I will say when you're thinking about who to ask, do remember as well that you do have a friend at your support group who is very versed in technology.
This is true, and we do only have 15 minutes of this game left. That's a metagame horrifically. I gotta do a character voice or something because
Okay.
Just in character, you're like, yeah, there's only 15 minutes before I cease to exist for a week.
Well, I don't know. Well, sometimes I was thinking like taking the prosthetic and see like who go to the university and see like who would know something about this. Like, there's got to be a department for this.
Yeah,
like sports medicine. If you know somebody
in
who
your
knows
course would probably have had something to do with something this complicated. Like, this looks like a PhD student's work, maybe.
One of the teachers in the actual like pre-med department would probably know, less so than like the classes Sunrise is taking. But no, I was saying that before I realized we had 15 minutes left. It was like, that might take more than 15 minutes.
No, I mean, we can definitely head over or make a plan to head over.
And by then, also, we will have the person we both know who can do this.
Yeah. I mean,
Sunrise in character knows their name. I know.
Yeah. I guess the next meeting is next week, but we could always send. I could. Do you know where they live?
I picked something up. I could go down. I could bike by.
Oh, okay.
I could go knock.
I was gonna ask a bird to take a message, like a note, and then I realized that I don't know where they live. So how would I tell a bird? Yep. You heading around is probably a better idea. Yeah, and I think we should possibly make a plan to talk to them and I guess go to your university. I'm curious about this. Like, maybe they will have new knees. Like, maybe this, like the technology, like in this
it's
also
groundbreaking.
So yeah, no, I'd be interested in finding this out. So what when is your next class? Wait, do you still have classes?
Does Sunrise still have classes? Yes. Okay. I mean, I just can't. I'll come here after, so it's closed now. So we can just tomorrow. I'll just go in there.
Okay.
We'll assume it's a weekday that's not Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make a plan for tomorrow to go and see if there's anyone we can talk to, and also we'll get them to take a look at this as well, and maybe we'll have more information.
Sounds like a game plan.
Yeah. Do you want something to eat? Like, I realize I'm being a terrible host.
I would love something to eat. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys kind of have your rest of the day like pleasantries, and then you kind of go your separate ways, knowing that you're gonna meet up tomorrow. And as you go to bed, I'd like you both to roll me a d6, please.
Oh dear. 6. Do I have one? I do.
Okay. Well, actually, take
a 3.
me just check something. Because I always list my own notes in weird places.
No, autofill, I don't need help filling out this filled character sheet. Actually, we're good here, big dog.
Yeah.
Big dog.
I don't like the machine when it asks me things like this.
So it was a 3 and a 5.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That makes this nice and easy for me. So, you guys both find yourselves, like, weirdly, as you go to bed, as you go to drift off and dream, you find yourself standing in what seems to be the middle of the park in, like, one of the, like, most well-known parks in the city. And it's nighttime and it's raining heavily. The lights are all on, but you can see there's someone kind of walking, kind of like with an unusual gait in the middle of the park until about 7 figures group around them.
Can we also see each other in a dream?
You can. You both kind of just find yourselves standing in, like, just a little way away from the scene taking place in front of you.
Can we hear them?
Yes, like it's like a full sensory experience. It's a very disorienting kind of sleep.
Sunrise isn't awake, so probably her impulse control isn't great. So she is gonna run towards it and do the dream run directly towards it.
Okay. Make me a mobility check, please.
Okay. Mobility's good. I have numbers for that. Oh, that's hysterical. 7.
So you go to run, and you kind of like slip in some mud. It's very, very rainy here. But as you do so, your hands kind of fling forwards, and you'd feel that there's like some sort of invisible wall that you've just stopped yourself from running headfirst into.
No concussion.
You can see now these figures have all kind of grouped around this person and drawn weaponry, and they all go to attack. And then there is a sudden like surge of light. Everything gets brighter and brighter until suddenly everything goes dark, and the person is no longer there. For a minute, you see almost like this park is surrounded by skyscrapers, and you can see the lights of the skyscrapers just following as if something is falling, and then suddenly pitch black again, and you can see the people start to dig. As they do so, you would notice 2 things. The one nearest to you, their sleeve is uncovered, and you can see the mark of a high Reynard. This is the group of Reynard that are like highest in their kind of court system and all these things. Always wear this mark very proudly, but it's usually in a different place, so it's very specifically there on this one. But you can also see on another one that they seem to have a very traditional tattoo of the medicalists, this group of magic users I mentioned earlier that are currently working to keep medical supplies and things going around the city. Yeah, you can see them all digging. One of them, others, starts pulling these long, heavy, like black and red chains out of a bag. And then you wake up. And that's where we'll end our session. Okay.
That's definitely illegal. That's kidnapping.
Well, I
Is
don't
it?
think the person in the middle was there anymore, but also it was weird.
But
weird.
it's still murder.
I don't think they did.
Did they die?
I don't know. I don't know.
brilliant
It was a
player.
dream. It was a dream. It was a dream, right?
Well, it's a
Yes.
dream, right?
Okay.
Did Jet die?
But yeah, thank you very much, people, for playing with me today. Right, people, I will give you a chance in a second to go through, like, plug your stuff. First of all, though, I'm gonna do the bit that I need to do, which is, people, thank you very much for watching EUphoria. Please make sure you go and follow the socials that are down below. Like, EUphoria do a lot of really cool stuff. There's so many things going on. I know that there's a load of stuff going on for Black History Month as well. Like, please look at the socials, consider subscribing to the channel and supporting us on Patreon. You can also join the Discord. I think there's a link for that somewhere. And please do join that and stuff and support EUphoria. Also remember that this one has been very kindly sponsored by 3 Cell Studios, which are the makers of Mapamundi and Gallows Corner. So thank you very much to them. We love getting money in Black people's hands. It's important. And yeah, please check them out by the links which are also in the chat. I don't think I've forgotten anything. So people, it's time to plug your stuff.
Wait, what about you? Who are you? What is this?
Oh yeah.
What is this? What's happening?
Yeah,
What are
I've
we
been
playing
Leon.
right now?
I am a queer mess. And yeah, if you found this interesting, Age of the Outage is a system that I've been working on this year. I feel like we haven't seen too much of the actual mechanics because this has been a very talky session, and I try not to, like, part of the point is I want roleplay to be something that can happen without mechanics getting in the way of too much of that. But we'll probably have some more combat and things like that next session, I'm expecting, which is where I think the system really shines. I did a lot to try and make combat a bit more interesting and tactical. But you'll get more of an idea in the future. But thank you very much, people, for hanging out. And if you want to see me anywhere, my name is Chochy, or Chochy Plays online. Pretty much anywhere where there is things to do. I stream very regularly on Twitch, my channel, and like also just I get around and I'm always doing something somewhere. So yeah, but please, you too as well. Please plug your stuff. Tell us where we can find you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Again, I have been Hellebore Black, and I am Lola. I can be found in most places as Third Vault Yarns because I make yarn for a living, but I also write games. So if you wanna find my games, you can find them under Johnson O'Fair at itch.itch.io. And yeah, that's me.
Hi. My name is Magnolia. Looking forward to combat next week. I'm looking at the sheet I have. There's some wild stuff I can do on here, so it's going to be fun. And you can find me at daisypowerhour.bluesky.social. And you can see sort of progressively less and less hinged tweets about Priory of the Orange Tree, a book I finished 2 days ago. Anyway, that's really kind of it.
Amazing.
It's not quite book talk bad. It's just whatever I'm doing at the time, and the time was reading.
But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for coming by, and thank you to my lovely players for playing with me. Also, thank you to Darcy, who you can't see but is doing our tech and is very lovely. Thank
love
you,
you,
people.
Darcy.
Yeah. Have a good one. Goodbye. We'll be back next Monday. Woo!